Namaste.
Namaste.
My question is we are so used to taking either allopathy, homeopathy medicines because initially, when you get any kind of disease, you're in severe pain and the body is not being able to bear the pain. So, the first reason why we take medicine is that, our pain reduces and we feel a bit better. So now we start with kumbhak and everything, and we also believe that our body heals itself. How do you heal itself without taking medication? Because you're in pain at that time. So how do you release that pain?
So, there are two things that we need to actually address here. The first part is usually the pain is somewhere in the joints across the body. So, first thing that we need to understand is what is that factor which is the strength of your joint. One. The second thing we need to define is pain. What is pain? Unless and until we address these two things. Now, by taking an allopathic medicine, you get a little relief for a certain period of time. But then what you are also doing is you are inhibiting something called as prostaglandin because all painkillers are prostaglandin inhibitor. Prostaglandin is basically the growth factor of your body. One side, there is a deviation of growth or degeneration. Regeneration is not happening properly. On the other hand, you are enhancing the degenerative aspect of the body by taking a painkiller. So, chemical medicine needs to be taken for a short time. You can't live on it forever. One.
Mm.
But then, pain means pain. Pain basically means if there is a point A and point B in your body, it can be at the part of your joint, can be anywhere else also. If something is not able to move from point A to point B, there will be a pain in between. There will be a pain in between. You can take an example of a straw. You are sipping some kind of juice through a straw, and some pulp gets stuck. And then you are making an effort, but it's not happening. The juice is not crossing that barrier. That the whole game results in the form of pain. So, if there is something not passing from a particular point, that means there is a blockage at some point. Now, if there is your kitchen sink gets blocked, what do you do? Or your straw got blocked, what will you do to release the block? You will create a pressure. You will create a pressure on the kitchen sink. Water from the ground goes up the tree in a pressure gradient. Cloud move from one place to another in a pressure gradient from high pressure to low pressure. So, if the pressure ecosystem of your body is good, the chances of pain or the episode and the intensity of pain will reduce. How do you generate pressure within the body? By holding your breath. Is there any other way? No. So, if you correct the pressure gradient, the pain factor will reduce down and the episodes and the intensity will go down drastically. Now, without the second point, this is not a solution. What is the second point? What is the strength of your joint? Let's understand it. Your joints are becoming weak. What is the strength of your joint? Let's understand it and you'll know what to do. So, the load bearing capacity of the joint is the strength of joint. Do you agree? Does everybody agrees to me with me? The load carrying capacity of your joint is the strength of your joint. Now let's associate it with our own practical experience. When you lift a 10 kg weight, how do you do it? You hold your breath in the hind side at the back. By hold you hold your breath and then lift a weight. Isn't it? This is your practical experience. Everybody's experience is that. That means through breath hold, you actually lift weight. So 20 kg weight now you have to, you'll have to hold your breath for more. So what is the load carrying capacity in a practical sense? The breath hold capacity is the load carrying capacity, which is the strength of your joint. So what is the strength of your joint? I'm just connecting it mathematically. What is the strength of your joint? Kumbhak, breath hold capacity is the strength of your joint. Kumbhak capacity is the strength of your joint. Now, do you need to increase this capacity? Yes. Without it, there is no solution. Without Kumbhak, there is no solution. Write it in a stamp paper. So, you improve the strength of your joint, you clear the pathway through which things can flow, the pain factor will reduce, but not just the pain factor, your joints will become strong, and those people who are suggested joint replacement, in many cases, most of the cases, the joint replacement will not be required. If your joint, the strength of your joint improves, why would you need a replacement? Unless and until the damage is so much that it will take a long time for the reversal. But still, time factor is the only variable. For some, it will happen in few months. For some, it will happen in a year or two. But we'll go towards reversal through Kumbhak only. There is no methodology, there is no medicine, either chemical or natural or any kind of food which can increase the strength of your joint. Only Kumbhak can increase the strength of your joint. This has to be done. It is, I would say it's a must.